You want some white?
All right, we are here in the beautiful city of Fullerton, California, checking out a spot called Matiki Island BBQ. I was scrolling through my TikTok feed yesterday and I saw a couple videos about this place. And so when I looked it up on Yelp, and I was surprised to see that they are currently sitting at a 4-star with all the reviews, and they have a total of 710. So we ended up getting 3 items that the lady recommended us. Shout out to Oli. Right here, we're looking at the big kahuna plate. Man, what a sampler you get for everything in here. So you get a steak, you get chicken, and you also get the short rib. You get a big old scoop of the macaroni salad, and you get the side salad at the end. Oh, and you get a bed of rice at the bottom of it too. Wow, that's pretty sick. Which one should we start with first? Let's do the short rib, because this one right here is the closest one to me. Just take a look at that short rib right there. You get a nice little fat cap. You get the beef right here, and this thing looks so tender. You get that nice little char. Bro, I'm excited. You gotta clean the bone, mandatory. That meat is so chewy. You get the flavor of the char, the sweetness from the glaze, and it's an all-round good piece of short rib. Like, honestly, that right there is killer. Moving on to the chicken. Some grilled chicken right here. And just look at that right there. I think they use the chicken thigh. That's killer. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try the chicken by itself. It is a little dry. We're gonna drizzle some of this sauce on there. Just douse it in this sauce. I feel like it kind of needs it. We sauced it up and it looks a lot better. The chicken was already good on its own, but it's a little dry, so it needs a little like pick-me-up, you know? And I think this sauce is gonna do it. I think that sauce, whatever that sauce is, really brings out the flavor of the chicken itself. Like, honestly, let's take a look at this big piece right here. Glazed up with the sauce and everything. Bro. Okay, this is the steak straight, and it looks very tender. They cut it into small little strips, which I think is pretty cool. I was not expecting it like this. I was expecting it to be more in like bigger chunks, but hey, that's how they do it. And let's go in for that first bite. Oh yeah. You get the char from the grill. The meat is very chewy but soft at the same time. Now, we gotta try it with this sauce. So we're gonna put it on there. If the sauce was good on the chicken, I could only imagine how it's going to be with the steak. Like, honestly. So let's get a nice little forkful and check that out right there. That sauce glazed up on the steak. Man, it's going for that first bite. But when you add that sauce, it just takes it to a whole nother level. Yo. That was amazing. This is all over social media, all over the posts, and this is kind of like the staple. If it's your first time trying this, this is the one to get. This is your first time coming, they told me you have to get this one. And just take a look at this beef rib right here. Look at the amount of meat that is on it. Look at how juicy it looks. It's glazed in a sweet sauce, what it seems like. And I cannot wait to dig into this. Oh my. All right. So, cheers. Oh yeah. That first bite was insane. The meat is so chewy. It is a very sweet beef rib and it hits the spot. It's charred. The char gives it a nice subtle taste. And man, dude, I gotta go for that second bite, dude. This is crazy. I see why this is like one of the best things to get. We're gonna put some of the sauce on there. Okay. We're just gonna give it that shot. That sauce is so tangy. It adds another layer of sweetness. I think it goes really well with this beef rib. Just look at that right there. Just fall off the bone clean. Bro, this beef rib is something else, honestly. Dude, that's so sick. All right, now we gotta try the Spam sous vide. So let's just go in for that first bite. Oh yeah. The saltiness from the Spam, the rice, the seaweed. I think it's a perfect combo. But this is what we're gonna do. The sauce that they have, you know we're gonna have to add some onto it. And just put it right there. Okay. It's all sauced up the way I like it. And let's go in. Oh. The salty sweet. The Spam soup is already good on its own, but when you add that sauce, again, it just takes it to a whole nother level. You get the tanginess from the sauce, but then you also get a hint of sweetness. And on top of that, you get the saltiness from the Spam. Dude, that's money right there. So after a savory meal, you have to end it off with some dessert. That is a must. And they do have a Dole Whip style ice cream. This was almost $10. So they do give you a lot for the amount that you pay, and it is pretty dense and pretty heavy. It's very thick. Let's try this out. It's my first time having something like this. So I'm very curious on how this is gonna be. Ooh. That tastes like a orange creamsicle, but instead of the orange, it's pineapple. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Is it like my thing? I don't know. I like it, but it's not like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. Like, I think it's good, but I'm just not a big fan of it, to be honest with you. It reminds me so much of orange creamsicle that I'm really like on the fence about it. But honestly, for $10 though, to end off the meal, this is definitely a good one to end it off with. So we just finished up all the food. I think for all the food that you get, it is definitely worth it. But the beef rib plate alone is worth coming here, honestly. That was my favorite thing. The Big Kahuna plate was really good. I like having the ability to try a little bit of everything, but I could not stop thinking about that beef rib plate. Dude, and the Spam sous vide with the plate itself, I think is a perfect combo. Once you add on that sauce and everything, dude, it was amazing. Again, shout out to our server, Oli. She hooked it up. And honestly, this is an A+ in my book, and I'm definitely coming back here again. Man. But if you liked the video, share it with a friend. Let me know down in the comment section below, where would you like for me to go next? I'm always looking out for recommendations and suggestions. Subscribe. Project Food out.